Meet Woody, Gleam, and Patch, three very different friends awakening in a magical craft room. Woody is a handcrafted wooden puppet with beautiful grain patterns. Gleam is a sleek plastic action figure that gleams like chrome. And Patch is a soft fabric rag doll with a patchwork heart. As the morning sun streams through the window, something wonderful is about to begin. Standing before a grand mirror, each friend admires their unique material qualities. Woody's wood grain tells stories of ancient trees. Gleam's plastic surface reflects the world like liquid silver. And Patch's fabric patches create a rainbow of textures and colors. Woody steps forward with confidence, ready to show his incredible wooden strength. Watch this, friends. My solid wood construction makes me stronger than you might think. I've been carved from the finest oak. With ease, Woody lifts heavy wooden blocks, his joints creaking melodiously as his fabric overalls flex with each movement. Not to be outdone, Gleam steps forward with a confident gleam in his LED eyes. Impressive, Woody. But watch what modern plastic engineering can do. Flexibility is my superpower. Gleam bends and twists into impossible shapes, his chrome surface creating dazzling light shows as he slides effortlessly across the workshop table. Patch watches quietly, then surprises everyone with her own special demonstration. You're both amazing. But sometimes being soft has its own kind of strength. Let me show you. Patch compresses her fabric body and squeezes through a tiny gap, then emerges to comfort some lonely toys with her gentle, warm embrace. But pride soon turns to rivalry, as each friend begins to argue about whose material is truly the best. Clearly, wood is superior. I'm strong, durable, and made from nature itself. I'll last for centuries. But plastic is the future. I'm lightweight, flexible, and I can be molded into any shape. Plus, look how I shine. You're both missing the point. Fabric brings comfort and warmth. I can be soft when you need a hug and strong when you need support. Their argument is interrupted when Mrs. Henderson enters with terrible news. The craft room must be sold. I'm so sorry, dear. We have to put the house up for sale. I just can't afford to keep the craft room anymore. The three friends freeze like ordinary toys. But their hearts are breaking. They might be separated forever. After Mrs. Henderson leaves, despair fills the craft room. Woody's grain seems duller, Gleam's surface loses its shine, and Patch deflates with sadness. This is terrible. What if we're sold to different people? What if we never see each other again? My circuits feel all scrambled. There has to be something we can do. I feel so deflated. But maybe if we work together, we can find a solution. Hope arrives from an unexpected source. Through the window, they overhear Mrs. Henderson talking to her neighbor about a possible solution. The museum director said, if I could create the most amazing craft piece ever made, they might buy my whole collection and keep it together. The three friends exchange excited glances. This could be their chance to stay together forever. Though still wary of each other's differences, the three friends realize they must join forces to save their home and friendship. I suppose, if we're going to do this, we'll need all of our different strengths. Agreed. Maybe our different materials could actually work well together. I've always believed that our differences make us stronger. Let's prove it. With reluctant hope, they join hands, wood, plastic, and fabric united in friendship. The planning begins. Each friend contributes ideas based on their unique material properties. I can provide the strong foundation and framework. My wooden joints can support heavy structures, and I can add moving parts and mechanisms. My plastic flexibility can create amazing kinetic elements. I'll add the finishing touches, soft elements that invite people to touch and feel welcome. Together, they design the most ambitious project ever attempted in the little craft room. The material gathering begins. Each friend uses their special abilities to collect what they need for their masterpiece. These wooden beams are heavy, but my solid construction can handle them. Every piece of wood has its own story to tell. I'll slide through these tight spaces to get the plastic components. My smooth surface makes me the perfect retrieval specialist. Let me wrap these delicate items safely. My soft fabric body can protect anything fragile. But their first attempts at working together end in disaster. Materials scatter everywhere as their different approaches clash. This isn't working. My precise wooden movements can't adapt to your chaotic methods. Chaotic? I'm being flexible. Maybe if you weren't so rigid, we could make progress. Please don't fight. Maybe we just need to understand each other better? Taking Patch's advice, they begin to truly examine and appreciate each other's unique qualities. Gleam, your reflective surface shows details I never noticed before. And Patch, your softness could protect delicate connections. Woody, your grain patterns are actually quite beautiful. And your stability could anchor complex mechanisms perfectly. You're both so skilled in ways I never appreciated. Maybe our differences really are our strengths. Their breakthrough moment arrives. A complex joint needs all three materials working in perfect harmony. I'll provide the stable base, but I'm too big for the delicate work. I can wrap around it for protection and compress to fit through tight spaces. And I can bend to impossible angles to make the connection. Together, we can do anything. For the first time, all three materials work in perfect unity, each essential to the success. With renewed confidence, the three friends work in beautiful synchronization. Their sculpture grows more magnificent with each passing hour. Look how perfectly our materials complement each other. My wood provides strength. My plastic adds movement and light. And my fabric brings warmth and comfort. We're creating something truly special. Working through the night, their dedication never wavers. In the magical moonlight, each material shows its unique beauty. The moonlight makes my grain patterns look almost mystical. And it turns my plastic into liquid silver. I'm practically glowing. The soft light makes all my fabric patches look like they're telling stories. We're almost there, friends. Disaster strikes? A sudden storm threatens to destroy everything they've worked for. Each material faces its greatest weakness. Water, my worst enemy. If I get soaked, I could warp and crack. My chrome finish will be slippery when wet. I won't be able to work precisely. If I get waterlogged, I'll be too heavy to move. But maybe our weaknesses can become strengths if we work together. Thinking quickly, they use their material properties in new ways to protect their creation. My water-resistant plastic can be a shield. I'll cover the project. My weight and stability can anchor our protection against the wind. And I can absorb any water that gets through. My fabric body will protect us all. Together, they weather the storm and keep their masterpiece safe. In the final hours, they push their material properties to the absolute limit, working with desperate determination. My joints are creaking, but I won't give up. This is for our friendship. My plastic is stretching beyond normal limits, but we're so close. I'm compressed and tired, but I can feel our dream coming true. Keep going, friends. At last, their masterpiece is complete. Wood, plastic, and fabric work together in perfect harmony, creating something more beautiful than any single material could achieve alone. Look at what we've created. My wooden framework tells the story of strength and tradition. My plastic mechanisms add movement and innovation. We've bridged past and future. And my fabric elements invite everyone to feel welcome and loved. Together, we've made pure magic. Mrs. Henderson discovers their miraculous creation and can hardly believe her eyes. This is impossible. How did such a perfect combination of wood, plastic, and fabric appear overnight? It's like magic. The three friends remain perfectly still, but their hearts soar with hope. Could this really save their home? The museum director arrives, and is instantly captivated by their innovative use of different materials. Extraordinary. This piece demonstrates advanced material integration I've never seen before. The wood provides classical foundation, the plastic adds modern innovation, and the fabric brings emotional warmth. This belongs in our collection. He examines every detail with growing excitement, recognizing the genius of combining three very different materials into one unified masterpiece. Success? The museum purchases the entire collection, and the craft room is saved. Most importantly, the three friends will stay together forever. We did it! Our different materials didn't divide us, they made us stronger. Who knew that wood, plastic, and fabric could create such perfect harmony? I always believed our differences were our greatest strength. And look what we achieved when we worked together. And so, Woody, Gleam, and Patch learned that like different materials in a masterpiece, different friends with different strengths can create something truly magical when they work together. Their story reminds us that diversity isn't just beautiful, it's essential for creating wonders beyond imagination.